Hey guys, today I'm showing you some outfits that I have actually been wearing as it's getting colder outside and we're moving from fall into winter. And if you already follow me on Instagram, most of these you've already seen in my stories. Hint, hint, nudge, nudge. Definitely go follow me over on Instagram if you want to see updates on what I'm wearing on a more consistent basis. Also, hello if you are new here. My name is Melody. I make videos about creating a custom wardrobe, making costumes, and generally just being a crafty woman. And as I said, you can go find me doing those same nefarious activities over on Instagram. All right, on with the show. One of my go-to outfit formulas as we get into colder weather is layering a dress like a pinafore over some kind of blouse. In this case, I went for my bell sleeve lace-up front kind of piratey top that I've been a little bit unsure how to style, but then I decided to try it with this floral dress, especially since I paired this with a white sleeve blouse back in the spring as kind of a Renfaire inspired outfit. And I feel like with the black, it definitely creates more of a subtle overall look because I don't have as much contrast and it feels a little bit moodier and witchier. So I really like the whimsical detail of the bell sleeve. And then for warmth, I do usually wear tights or leggings, more likely leggings because they're more comfortable underneath, and then I'll wear some kind of boot. I do have some knee-high lace-up boots I could wear, but these are fine for now. Most of the time I'm trying to be practical. I just want something practical that has a little bit of my personality infused in it, but nothing too over the top. I want to say I layered a bunch of necklaces with this as well to just lead into the kind of witchy look of it all together. And then I think I went with this jacket. Let's find out. I think this is what I wore for an outer layer. I don't remember, but this is fine. I don't know. I probably just threw on whatever jacket was handy and practical. Maybe one of my shorter black leather jackets, maybe not the long one. I don't know. Anyway, here's outfit number one. Here's another example of a go-to outfit formula for me, which is dress underneath a sweater, especially if it's a cropped sweater. I just like that silhouette better. Effectively just turning the dress into a skirt. So this dress I have had for a decade. Yeah, it's starting to not fit great up here across the chest, but it is still totally usable as a skirt. So throwing a sweater over it, you would never know that it's not completely zipped up the back. And then this sweater I recently got as a hand-me-down for my sister-in-law. It's the perfect cropped length for doing this type of outfit, except I don't love the way the neckline is hitting me on the neck. I feel a little bit like I'm choking, so I don't know, any advice for how to stretch out a neckline? And then again, I have leggings underneath to keep warm. Obviously layer up as you need for whatever weather you're dealing with. I could even have another long sleeve shirt underneath this for more layers under the sweater. And then for a jacket, I know that I wore this one with it. And this really wasn't like a styling choice. It was just kind of, I don't know, it's hanging up on the hook by the door and it looks warm. So, and it does keep things in the same color palette. I do like that. So this is the jacket I went with when I wore this out. And I want to say I also had my white scarf, which kind of just ties in the white socks a little bit. Again, those two last things were just practical choices going out the door, but I feel like it works together. Really just going for something cozy and practical that somewhat kind of goes together. Here's another example of dress underneath of a sweater. A couple weeks back when it was like 80 degrees randomly, I wore this orange dress because it's sleeveless but still fall appropriate because of the color, but I was also going into work where it's typically pretty cold inside, so I brought this sweater to layer over top of it, and I happened to be wearing this belt on top of the dress throughout the day, but then I just switched it to be over top of the sweater. So then this was how I was walking around inside with my sweater trying to stay warm. It's a little bit goofy, a little bit costumey because this is ultimately more of a Renfaire type of dress, but I kind of like the outcome of this. Another example of sweater over dress. This is a dress that I usually end up wearing over a blouse more as a pinafore, but I really wanted to try pairing it with this navy sweater because I really like the colors of like rust or brown paired with a navy blue. The only problem with this sweater is that it's so long. I don't really love that silhouette. So I think what I ended up doing the day that I actually wore this was literally just folding the sweater under itself, and then I could access my pockets. But another thing that I could do, of course, is add a belt. So yeah, sweater over dress. Ta-da! I don't know if I would necessarily call this one an outfit formula. I guess you could. I mean, it's sweater plus short skirt. Although to be fair, I don't wear super short short skirts, but anyway, okay. We've got, again, the leggings and boots. I think we're sensing a theme here. Paired with my wool plaid pleated mini skirt. That is a mouthful. And then instead of wearing something cropped or tucked in like I normally would, I decided to try this oversized, larger, chunky knit navy blue sweater over top of a white button down. And the result is pretty collegiate, fairly dark academia, kind of school preppy type of look. Yeah, so I don't know if this is necessarily an outfit formula for me, but I've been looking for ways to style this large sweater, and it was very warm and very comfortable. Very much a practical outfit for me on the day that I wore it. This combination, unlike the last one, is more of a go-to outfit formula for me, which is literally just, instead of a short skirt, a long skirt with a sweater layered over top of it. If I'm going with a sweater, I typically don't tuck it in just because it's going to be really bulky here and be uncomfortable. So either a cropped sweater that meets at the higher waistline or one that I can just let hang loose and flowing over the skirt. I think that can be really fun. And of course, once again, say it with me kids, leggings and boots. That's the name of the game in the fall and the winter. I don't know what else to tell you. So I thrifted this skirt a couple months ago and I really like it. I love the color. I think the pattern is really funky and kind of 90s whimsy goth, but I've been having trouble styling it because I don't love the waistband, or rather should I say the lack thereof. Like it's just elastic and stretchy, which is great. It's very comfortable, but it doesn't have much support or shaping, and I just don't like the way that that looks most days. So I decided to try pairing it with this black sweater that has like a very loose weave and all these holes in it, and it just looks very earthy and like moth-eaten, and I love that. And I quite like the outcome of this combination. As I said, it's just very 90s whimsy goth to me, especially with the chunkier boots. I love these stompy boots, and I'm so comfortable. I just have like a little black crop top underneath. I think any black top would do, just something that doesn't contrast with the sweater and pull focus from it. I think I layered some pendant necklaces over this when I wore it, and then did I wear the black trench coat? I might have. Let's see how it looks. I probably wore this. The thing is, like, I'm only wearing this outside to and from my car. Once I get in the building, the coat is coming off, so I really don't put that much thought into what coat or jacket I'm wearing, as long as it doesn't majorly clash. I'm not making style statements with my jackets. I'm just trying to get where I'm going. I do have a couple pants-based outfits for you guys this time around, not to fear. I know in the summer it was like, oops, all skirts and dresses, but when it's colder, I definitely find myself leaning into wearing my jeans and my pants more, especially just for practicality. Sometimes it's so much easier to just throw on whatever pair of jeans and a sweater and just go about my day, run my errands. I'm really not thinking about it that much, but if I want to put together an outfit that does feel just a little bit more like me, a little bit more like I put effort into it, you can't go wrong with the classic Kim Possible. Green pants, black top, stompy boot. These pants have been getting so much wear this season. If it were colder, obviously I would go for like a black sweater or a black turtleneck, but the way that I have been wearing this the most is just with a little black top or a tank top, and then throw in a good old flannel over top of it. This is a men's flannel that I thrifted probably close to a decade ago, and I just can't seem to part with it, and it keeps coming back around in my wardrobe. So, you know, it's for life at this point. So basically what I'm creating is hybrid of Kim Possible and Debbie Thornberry. And I don't know, man, it's a look. I don't think you can go wrong with that, because to me this is kind of the perfect casual outfit because I'm comfortable. I don't look too overdressed for most places that I would go in our small rural town, but I do feel like this has a bit of my personality in it with the flannel and the boots, and I can't help it, I love olive green, so this is kind of perfect. So for warmer fall days, this is definitely a go-to. And like I said, just throwing on some kind of pants or jean and a sweater is often what I do for just a regular day when I need to run errands or don't really care that much about what I look like. But this was one variation of that I wore the other day that I did quite like. I absolutely freaking love these brown pants. They have been such a staple in my wardrobe this past year. I feel like it just gives me that little bit of extra variety beyond my basic blue jeans. It's a neutral earth color, and I freaking love neutral earth colors. And then I thrifted this sweater just a couple weeks ago, and even though I'm not the biggest fan of gray. I just really like the pattern on it. So it's nothing crazy and super out there, but I felt like it had just a little bit of personality and visual interest. It's not just jeans and a t-shirt, like super basic, plain, nothing going on, but it's simple enough that I don't feel like super conspicuous. When I'm out and about in my town, I just really don't want to be noticed. I just want to be left alone to go about my day. And this outfit let me do that while still feeling like I had a little bit of my personality in there. Dude, I look like such a skater boy though. I even went with the Vans sneakers instead of boots. Okay, I was trying to put together one more outfit, but I think the pants that I really want for this are in the bedroom and I don't feel like going to get them. So I don't know, look at this cool sweater that I have. Yeah, the cargo pants aren't right. I definitely would want to do more of a trouser, but this sweater vest is so soft. It's 100% baby alpaca wool. Yeah, I picked this up at the thrift store back in like May, and I've just been waiting and looking for an opportunity to wear it. So I haven't actually worn this yet. I just thought I would throw it in here, see if anything came together. Not quite, but that's okay. I'm just gonna make you look at it anyway. So those are just a few of the outfits that I've been wearing over the last couple months. So if you liked the outfits that you saw today, make sure that you go follow me on Instagram because I am way more present over there, especially in stories, and you can see more of my regular daily outfits when I post them, usually only a couple times a week because I'm not like leaving the house every day. Let me know what your go-to outfit combinations and formulas are for the colder months, and if you made it all the way to the end of this video, leave a turkey emoji down in the comments. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me today. Make sure that you subscribe if you would like to hang out again, and I will see you next time. Man, it has been a minute since I've done an outfit video, and it really feels like it. Like, it is not like riding a bicycle, I'll just say that.